Rice is a staple food for over 4 billion people worldwide. That's more than half the world's population. So it's not surprising that rice is a major producer of greenhouse gases. But rice, out of all agricultural products, produces some of the highest amounts of greenhouse gas, particularly methane. And that's because it's cultivated in flooded paddy fields. The paddy fields generate large amounts of methane gas. In addition, the nitrogen fertilizer used by the farmers produces nitrous oxide. And unfortunately, some farmers still burn their crops. Now that produces pollution as well as carbon dioxide. The farmers are also involved in pumping, and they use other chemicals for pest control. Fortunately, there is a simple, practical way to reduce the emissions from the cultivation of rice farms. Emissions can be reduced by over 40% by carefully controlling how much water goes into the field and how much water drains out, so that the farmers can create dry periods which suppresses the production of methane gas. They can also control the amount of fertilizer that they use by matching it to soil testing so they don't use excessive amounts. This relies on the farmers managing their farms in a very precise way. When we started this, we visited several farms around Thailand, and we were surprised to find that even established low-carbon farmers were not following the required practices. And that's because farmers, they're third or fourth generation farmers. They tend to revert to what they're comfortable with. They run small businesses. A lot of them are in debt. So they will revert to the way they've always farmed unless someone's checking. So at SCI, we developed a way of continuous monitoring. We developed a simple mobile app for the farmers to use, in Thai language of course, and they can use this to take photographs to demonstrate to us that they are following the correct practices. They can also enter information on the amount of diesel that they've used, the chemicals they apply, and we get details on the final yield so we can see if there's any impact on the yield. So by using this app, this encourages the right behaviours from the farmers, because they need to prove every single day that they're doing it right. In addition, we visit every farm, so our auditors visit each farm at least once between planting and harvest, and that way we can check that the information provided by the SCI app matches the farm, matches the farmers, and we know we have genuine information. We then use that information to calculate the actual emissions from every farm with compliance data at field level. This gives SCI a unique perspective on the actual emissions from every farm.